Baba TV, every time fire. This is your unique in the place. I'm not afraid of strangers in the night when my Father is the light. Oh, I won't change to your ways. Your ways will surely end my days. You was made wrong, I was made strong. Now your days are finally numbered. Can't you see I give Baba TV this song? So Satan, go back where you belong. I don't want to sin no more. Sins don't get you to heaven. I don't want to lust no more. Lust won't get you through heaven's door. People, what do you want from me? Should I turn my back to the Lord and let the devil take control of me? Then I would get no salvation. I want to explain to you. Baba TV's always in my corner, and this is what they said to you. Fire, you should love one another. Are you ready?
Yeah, because we are the hope of God. Okay, are you ready? Ready. Up with the birds from the east and clean up my sins. While the birds are in, I'm gonna walk up to the top of the rock of sacrifice, cause I know now life and no dice. Yes, I know now life is a sacrifice, and I know now life is a sacrifice. Witness the rising sun from Masada.
Why we need to learn our own stuff, man? We need our own to know our own stuff, because that's a part of culture. And I'm just gonna bring up one quick aspect of why we need to. I'm not even gonna say need. I'm just gonna put it out there. So, when we look at, let's say, the kingdom of Benin, which was called Dahomey, or the Yoruba kingdom before that, when the Dutch come around in the 1600s, etc., over there, when they learned from the Portuguese on how to do the slave trade, when they was transporting us from there to Brazil, and then later on to the shores of North America, we left with our own culture. Even when they came with their brand of Christianity to bring those people into Christianity, because the first place we did go when they took us in slavery from the west parts of Africa was back to Portugal, and they took us to Lisbon, and they re-educated us and taught those people Christianity, and they came back and they started to convert us. But there was one thing that the African did. The African chose not to give up his culture. So they have saints and Catholicism and all these other, whatever you want to call it. So when we leave and we go to Brazil, you have a tradition called Santeria. And within inside of the Santeria, we used the Orishas of Yoruba and disguised it behind those saints. When you look at the region in the same region in that part, in Suriname, you see that there's a culture called Winti. And the Winti religion is a composite of the Akan, the Dahomey people, the Asante, all in one. And that Pacific culture is different than Voodoo, it's different than Yoruba in the aspect where it hasn't been touched by the Christianity of the other religions. So we died to bring that here. We died and decided to, like, If it wasn't that important, we wouldn't have disguised our Orishas and our Lawas under these Christian saints. We came with that. So every time we have a bill with a person, they always want to bring the Bible up. You got to relate something to the Bible. Relate something. All right. You can relate something to that. But what about our own stuff? What was we doing in Africa before we got on that boat? What did we bring with us when we came over here? We see it in our cultures, in the Mardi Gras. You see the masks that they wear. That's our African culture, but you don't know it. You see LeBron James and them throwing the powder in the air. This is our African culture, but you don't know it. So we need to understand, I mean, I'm not even going to say we need, I'm going to say it's important for us to understand the culture and what we died here for and why they went through all of these lengths to make sure that we are disconnected to it. So if these people went through all of these lengths to disconnect us from our actual culture, then why not grab it? There must be some power in it. I don't care if you say it's pseudo, it's our pseudo. It's not they shit.